What's good, YouTube? All my new current and future rideshare drivers out there. I'm Dustin with Uber Driver 101, and today's video is about this article that just came out a couple hours ago about a woman pulling out a gun and making an Uber driver drive around and look for some guy Michael. This happened yesterday in Palm Coast, Florida, which is about 2.5 hours away from me, and yeah, I know, everything happens crazy in Florida. But this is a prime example of why I tell everybody out there, please always do and take whatever you feel is necessary to make sure you feel safe while you're out there on the road. Because you know what? A dash cam is great to have and always recommend it, but it ain't going to save your life. Uber Lyft support's not going to save you. You need to make sure that you can save yourself in any kind of instance. Because personally, I like these gigs and I like driving, but you know what? I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6, as they say. So I'm going to go ahead and put the link to this article in the description below so everyone can see it for themselves. I'm just going to go over it real quick. It says the incident began afternoon of July 25th when a driver, the Palm Coast woman, accepted a dispatch from Uber. She got a ping. She showed up to this 44-year-old Betty Jo Halter standing with a service dog next to a storage unit. Nobody wants to be in that position. The driver pulled up. Halter, the lady, approached the passenger side door very frantically and started putting items from the storage unit inside the driver's vehicle. The driver told her to stop, but Halter ignored her and then got in the front seat. The driver told her to take her things and get out of her car, which we have all right to do. But then the lady pulled a black handgun from a pink coach bag and then said, "I'm not afraid to use it, bitch." And then stated, "You're on my time and will do as I say." Holy crap. That's a negative ghostwriter. They ain't not going down. Holy Jesus. So she continued to threaten the driver with the handgun. At one point, threatened her by saying, "Remember what I have," and patted the top of her pink coach purse. So she actually put it away. As soon as she put it away, I'd have drove and slammed on the brakes, something. You got to get away from situations like that. But the driver wouldn't leave her. She told her to take her things out of the car and put them in the back of this porch, back of someone's house. And then she was like, she got back in the car and made the driver drive around to the front of the house to wait on Michael. So they got the Michaels finally. Once at the front, a Lexus pulled in the driveway. And then she told the driver to drive away. I guess this lady's got to be pretty crazy. And then the driver said she was at the end of her shift and telling her to get out of the car. No matter what, you got to get out of the car. You pulled a gun out on me? I don't think so. Homie, don't play that. We are not going down that way. Then she made the driver drive down the street, wait for her. Then she got out of the car, walking around, I guess, to see if the guy was still down there. But then the driver took the time to take out the service dog, the porcelain doll, and makeup bag, and in fear for her life, just leave it on the floor and then drive away. As soon as the lady would get out of the car, I would recommend you just floor it. You get her out of there. She had a gun. This is your safety we're talking about. It said the driver sped off, called 911, thankfully. It said when the deputies arrived at her house, she made inconsistent statements about the events that transpired and talked in a manner that did not make any sense. So I guess she was kind of losing her mind and going crazy. She was arrested, thankfully, so this had a happy ending. She is charged with false imprisonment, with aggravated assault, with a deadly weapon, without intent to kill. I don't know how they say without intent to kill, because you never know. I mean, she was crazy as it was. She could have just shot her at any time. But again, this is why I tell everybody, safety needs to come first, okay? Everybody wants to go out there and make a quick buck. If you're doing the night shift, please always be safe. Go ahead and use those features in the Uber app, at least, with having someone track where you are, okay? It's got the Share My Ride feature. Please, please, I encourage you all to use that. If not, people that have iPhones, you got Find My iPhone. I'm sure there's other apps out there for everybody to use. But I just wanted to make sure, bring this to everyone's attention that, you know, we live in a crazy world. Anything can happen at any time. So please always be on guard, be aware, and just watch out for the crazies. All right, everybody. As always, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Always check the description below for extra helpful information and tips. Keep doing your thing, making your money. Stay safe out there. Don't take shit from no one. And as always, Uber and Lyft on. Peace out.